Yep, see you later. Off on the journey. My red light's on and I'm recording. So we're down here off of 10th Avenue, Tuscaloosa Avenue, and headed off to find the photo. I'm sure it's out here somewhere. Actually, I wouldn't even have to move. There's photos of the ground that look cool, but I'm actually searching for just that special piece of light. And the azaleas are blooming, it's spring in Florida, the sky is blue, the clouds are white. What a day. What a day, huh? I'm telling you, doesn't get no better than this. Of course, I probably say that most every day. And I love the Spanish moss too. Just draping in the trees, catching the light. I'm looking for that specular highlight coming off some shiny surface, the sunlight reflecting off so I can get myself some bokeh for the day. Gotta have bokeh every day, you know, with a 50mm 1.2, you gotta find the bokeh. It's somewhere out here. Ah, there's a cool cedar tree there. Man, oh man, I could shoot that from top to bottom. I could climb that and shoot a cool photo. But most times what I'm looking for now, since I'm shooting the 50mm, is I'm looking for a close subject that I can shoot about a foot or 2 feet from the camera itself with specular highlights behind in the distance to turn into that beautiful, perfect bokeh. So again, I'm looking for, and that's why you see a lot of my photos are like flowers or a leaf or a branch or anything that I can shoot in a close range and get a nice full background to it. And of course, flowers are great subjects to start with as far as I'm concerned, but there's some nice shadows on that roof line from the palm tree. But again, no real specular highlights. So we need to go looking for shiny cars or shiny objects. Little shiny objects are really good. Water's good because if the wind's blowing and it's rippling, then you get all that little sparkle off the water, which when it's out of focus turns into bokeh, really nice circles of confusion. So I seem to be pretty focused, but I'm looking for the circles of confusion. Whew, pretty. I'm going this way. Thank you. All right, so here we are, Sun Hill Studio. Guess we can turn around somewhere here and park. It's cool. Nice, huh? Got just a few little dots of confusion back there. Now I move around to see where I can reposition my confusion and my flower. I kind of like it to drop out of a corner or come up out of a corner. That's not bad. So I might be able to get something off of there. I can't shoot straight at the sky, but I have some nice little hot spots up there. I might try this perspective here because I can get some sky into it without any. These look like those little Japanese paper flowers, you know? And the light's coming from the top, so it's actually causing them to kind of light up from the back or the back of the image, and I'm shooting into the shadows, but I'm getting a pretty good exposure and a few bits of confusion there, which is nice. I don't mind that too much. Usually when I'm looking through, I roll my head around, I try to find my specular highlights, which really I don't have any, but I have something that's close. I'm almost shooting into the sun, but I'm not flaring because I got my lens hood on there. All right, that's good. Let's wander away and see what else we can find. That's pretty good. You see, let's see. You see a little bit of the circles of confusion. They're real soft because the reflection's not too strong. If those were shinier leaves, then it would actually be a lot stronger. Good start, don't you think? Now, what other specular highlights are around? There's a specular highlight coming off that car, one coming off that car. Which if you do something like this, you see this really cool stuff right here. This fern's got this amazing texture to it, and I'm gonna try to catch a specular highlight off that car over there. So I'm gonna change my focus point. I want it to be up in this corner here. So I'm gonna come up on my focus point, see if I can't get something crazy there. Kind of liking it, not a lot, but not, it's really very abstract. Can you see it? If very abstract. It's just that little texture hanging down, and then I couldn't quite get my specular highlight because it's moving around off that car. Like I get it mostly off that bumper, but I can't get the right angle off of this piece of this piece here. But it's okay. I'm gonna shoot again. It reminds me of you know, like someone's hair, like dreads or something. I just like the look of it. Although I'd like to be on this side of it. This will blow you away. This would be crazy. I'm not even sure where I'm gonna position it, but look at the specular highlight now. Do you see what it does? The beautiful bokeh. So now you control that. You look at that and you bring it down into where you can actually do something with it. Something creative with it. Bring it into focus. I gotta back up a little bit. And now I go crazy. I just start shooting because now I got something that could really be a photo of the day. And so I usually shoot about, oh, anywhere from 10, 15, 20 of this composition because I know I have something really good. I just am trying to figure out where to place my circle of confusion and how much I want it to play a part in my composition. Again, it's just kind of a blurry out of focus thing, but it's light. I'm working with a specular highlight. That's the beauty of this lens. So look at the stuff I get here. You see it? Crazy, crazy. I'm just moving that around and trying to focus. Look at that. It's just amazing. And then I just love it. I love it. Just amazing. So you can see I have many, many choices. Whether this makes photo of the day, there ain't no telling to the end of the day. Those are really cool though, aren't they? See, there's specular highlight coming off that car too. So now that I discovered this palm tree hanging with this seed thing, I'm going to try to see where I can actually shoot it from. A flower or something would work though. Like I love these spiderworts, but I have to get in a place that I could get my, still get my specular highlight, like here. See, get in this, oh yeah, get in this flower bed. Now I can do something crazy cool here. And anywhere you go, there's always this kind of stuff happening. You just have to look for the light. This one's gonna be a little crazy. This is spiderwort, is this plant, really cool little flower. It's actually a weed, a native weed, but it's really a cool flower, I think. I like them a lot. All right, what's that gonna look like? It's gonna look pretty cool. Hard to say, you can't really see what I really want out of it. I'm not getting what I want, but I'm gonna still play with it. Sometimes I angle my camera to get the right thing because I want to get a perspective that is kind of cool and has that light in behind it. This one I don't expect it to be incredible, but it could turn out to be incredible, so I'll shoot it anyways, because out here in the field it's hard to look at a little screen and decide, but you get a pretty good eye on what works and what doesn't. It just kind of depends on your subject matter. Try not to waste too much film, you know? It's valuable hard drive space. Keep shooting and eventually you run out. I like ferns too. Ferns are really cool. I'm always looking for, and I like rusty things too. Here now I'm getting specular highlight through that other palm frond that's further away. And so if I get right here and I play with that, I could probably get kind of a double image, because what happens is the palm frond away from us is gonna do some strange things. If I can get the light kind of falling through it, like right here, maybe right at the top of the, yeah, it's a little crazy, but the lines are really nice on this old rusty thing, whatever this thing is. I guess it's just a piece of art, right? The lines are nice, and I'm kind of playing with the light and the, where that specular highlight's hitting. Sometimes it's too crazy. I'm actually a little underexposed right now because I'm kind of in shadows, but again, I'm shooting wide open 1.2, which is crazy shallow depth of field. It might be too shallow. Let's see if I'm blowing that out. And not too bad. Pretty crazy.